favorite activity was making coffee and drinks because making coffee and drinks is lots of fun. I like to drink coffee. My favorite Australian food was chocolate because the chocolate is so sweet. One place I visited that I really liked was Eka. It was fun and lots of things can be bought there. We went there on the holiday Wednesday last week.
In my English classes, I learned drawing, making sentences, and using Australian English. My favorite activity was taking a boat, the Syndicate, because the view was really beautiful on the Brisbane River. My favorite Australian food was French fries because they are really big and delicious.
One thing I really enjoy in Brisbane was Dreamworld. It is a very exciting place to be. My favorite activity was a birthday party because it was very good. My favorite Australian food was chicken because it tastes very good. We had a barbecue.
I really enjoy in Brisbane is taking a bus. It's different from Taiwan. My favorite activity was shopping because we bought a lot of things in Australia. So fun. My favorite Australian food was French fries because it's really delicious. One thing I really enjoyed in Brisbane was taking the bus every morning because I can see many different people. In my English class, I learned about Aussie English, sentence and drawing which are very useful. My favorite activity was shopping because I could buy many clothes, shoes and food for my family.
One thing I really enjoy in Brisbane was the air because it is very fresh. My favorite activity was shopping because I can buy a lot of things which I haven't seen before. A person who I enjoy meeting was Gemma. She is my first friend in Brisbane. Thank you.
My favorite activity was shopping because I can buy a lot of things what I have seen before. My favorite Australia food was mashed potato because it is very delicious. One place that I really liked was Apple because it was really hot.
My favorite activity was shopping, of course, because I could buy things to take home for my family and friends, and it felt good. And one place I visited that I really liked was the Gold Coast. It was so beautiful. The view is good for eyes. Yeah. I like the tender sand, but the water was cold. The person who I enjoyed meeting was Ethan. He's a baby in our homestay, and he smiles all the time. Very cute.
One thing I really enjoy in Brisbane was going everywhere and having a different life from Taiwan. My favorite activity was shopping because we bought many goods in Australia and they are so cheap. Levi's is so good. Cheap! My favorite Australian food was spaghetti because it's so yummy. We had it for dinner. Thank you, Janice.
One thing I really enjoy in Brisbane was shopping because Brisbane has a lot of little markets I buy food and drinks. My favorite activity was the kitchen and drinks because it was fun. I like make bread with my friends. My favorite Australian food was biscuits because the food is very sweet. I like Tim Tam especially.
What I really enjoyed in Brisbane was staying with my host there and my English teacher Susan, friends, and every day in Australia. My favorite Australia food was Vegemite because it is delicious with some butter and toast. A person who I enjoyed meeting was Gay. I like her very much because she is very nice.
One thing I really enjoy in Brisbane was it is so beautiful in Brisbane. And the air is very clean, the people are very friendly, and the school is so wonderful. I love Brisbane. In my English classes, I learn a lot of things, like new vocabulary and how to sing a song. Yeah. And the teacher is very nice and beautiful. And thank you.
Okay, thank you.
A person whom I enjoy meeting was my home mom, Mary. She is very friendly, and when I make a mistake, she is never mad at me. I love Mary so much.
My favorite activity was going to the Dream World because I really liked to ride on the roller coasters. It was good fun. My favorite Australian food was Vegemite because the first time I had it, I thought it was really delicious. A person whom I enjoyed meeting was Susan. She is the prettiest teacher I have ever seen.
Australian food was potato chips because the honey soy chicken is good to taste. And one thing I really enjoyed in Brisbane was Dreamworld because they have koalas here. The koala is very cute. My favorite activity was the birthday party for Willy's father because the food was very good. Thanks, Lily Xu.
One thing, one thing I really enjoy in Brisbane when going shopping. It is very good. I first go to it. My favorite and Australian food was the because the honey sauce chicken is good to taste. One pair that I really liked was called I was very beautiful.
One thing I really enjoy in Brisbane going shopping, I first call to take a home. My favorite activity was a birthday party because was very happy. It was my homestay father birthday. One place I visited that I really like was Gold Coast. It was very pretty. I like the beach.
My favorite activity was making coffee because I drank 5 cups of coffee during a class. My favorite Australian food was beef because it is different from Taiwan. One place I visited that I really liked was the Gold Coast. It was very beautiful. I never saw this view in Taiwan.
One thing I really enjoy in Brisbane was morning tea because in Taiwan we don't not have a morning tea. I like to eat cake. My favorite activity was making coffee because I like to drink coffee. A person whom I enjoy meeting was my homestay father because he can help me playing billiard. Billiards. Yes.
Mom, I love you.
My favorite Australian food was beef because it tastes delicious.
Just wait. We have 2 more things. Start again.
My favorite Australian food was beef because it tastes delicious. One place I visited that I really liked was the shopping mall. It was very popular in Brisbane. I could buy food. A person whom I enjoyed meeting was my homestay father because he took us to school every day in his car. One thing I really enjoyed in Brisbane was to go to visit the Brisbane River because it was very beautiful for me. My favorite Australia food was beef because this food was cooked by homestay father. It was really delicious. A person whom I enjoyed meeting was Susan. She is a great teacher whom I meet. She is good at English.
Yeah, they have another song to represent.